Organized Sound Podcast. Welcome back. I'm your host, Mahib Balde. I'm joined today by a very special guest, Pasto Chris.
Yo, what's going on, man?
In the house.
Turn on your, turn on A, 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 turn on your, turn on your.
How you doing?
Shit, I'm living.
How you feeling?
I feel high.
This is a moment in time. Oh, you feel high?
Yeah.
You rolled up before you got here?
Yeah.
All right. So you are Weed Chris. How did you get that nickname?
Oh, shit.
Who gave you that nickname?
No one gave me that nickname, honestly. I was just in my
Stop.
car one day smoking, and I was just like, because I was in the middle of rebranding. So I was thinking of a new name and shit. So it just like happened. Like I just said it, and I was like, oh, that's catchy.
That sticks. So you invented it.
Yeah.
You made it yourself. All right, cool. So who is Pasto Chris to people who had just seen you for the first time?
Pasto Chris is a 20-year-old artist from Springfield, Mass. Basically, if you like getting money, my music is for you. I'm all about it.
Rolling pot in the drop, switching lanes up. All the shit that happened and my niggas never changed up. Hoes been acting funny ever since a nigga came up, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just focused on this paper. Pass around the grams, paper in my pants. I'm the man chasing all the bands, rolled up in my hands. Diamonds do the dance, put you in a trance. They told me I can't, but I had to do it. Came up with the plan. Riding with the pole, Brody be on go. Smoking hella dope, busy coming close. Gotta do the most, polo on my clothes. I ain't wanna flex, but y'all gon' make me boast. Know my neck on froze, diamonds hella cold. I just start the wave, y'all gon' be on boats. I just pull a four, I need another dose. I've been with it, I'm the hottest on my coast.
Okay, so you came up on the hustling.
Yeah.
Describe like Springfield. What was that like for you specifically?
Springfield was kind of like not an eye-opener, but definitely a learning experience. Like I was born and raised here, so I've been through a lot in the last 20 years. Basically taught me to keep to myself, always watch what I do, always plan 20 steps ahead, because out here you never know what's gonna happen.
Okay, who'd you grow up with? Like who was around you? What were your influences?
I grew up around a lot of different people. Shout out my boy Big Dirty. Shout out my boy Lucid. They've been with me since the gutter. My boy G-Von too. G Archive. That's been my day one homie since the gutter. I've been around them a lot. I kind of grew with Mello a little bit when we were younger, and then we built a bond around 2015, 2016. And then from then on.
So talking 2015, 2016, how'd you link with Dubsee? How did that come about?
Me and Mel used to record with this nigga named Jay Guaba. So we would be in his basement a lot, like every day. And he started hanging out with Edo and Frankie. And then, or Edo and De La. And then he was like, yo, you need to meet them. And one day, De La hit me up. Told me to slide through with him. We built at his crib. Then I came to like 2 Dubsee meetings. And then me and Edo talked a little bit. And then I kind of just like got my way in there.
Word. Okay. So yeah, you kind of infiltrated it. Talk about how you developed your style being in the studio for the first time.
Back then, I used to be a rapper.
Like bars.
Like, yo, in my songs, I'd try to write a bar every line. Like, every line would have a bar. But then, I stopped making music for like 6 months. And then I started just writing again. And I stopped focusing on actually, like, content of the verse. And made it more like the content of the song. And I guess you could say, like, my sound is inspired by, like, people I listen to, like Lil Wayne. Back when I used to listen to Nav. A little bit of Trippy, Lil Skies, shit like that. So it's like I kind of just like take what I learned and I made it into my own art.
Definitely, I feel that. Any like older inspirations, like pre-Wayne? What was your first exposure to hip hop?
Oh shit, 50.
50. Okay.
Yeah, I started
Good
listening.
answer.
I started listening to hip hop in the 50 Cent era.
Good. Get the strap. It's crazy how he has like. He's just a businessman first. He's just a hustler first. Like, he could do anything. I feel like. Well, when you got a lot to lose, that's the good time to talk. Yo, it is hot in here, bro. I don't blame you. All right, so I want to talk about Yeah, because I feel like that's the song that really grabbed everyone's attention. That's the song
I agree.
That's been really working on the internet. How did you put that song together?
Yeah, I wrote that song while playing Xbox.
What game?
I think 2K. I was probably playing 2K, and then like in the middle of it, I would just be writing because I was on the phone with my boy, and I was like, "Yo, you trying to go to the studio? I'll cover your studio time. You make a song, and then I'll hop on the song too." And he was like, "All right, bet." So I'm just sitting there writing because I had nothing to go into the studio with, and then I'm just like, "Oh shit, this is some shit." I went into the studio, I banged that out, and then me and Hedrick were like, yeah, this might be it. And then it just became catchy as fuck.
Okay. Hetrix is somebody you have a lot of production from. How did you guys lock in?
He reached out to me probably last summer and said that he wanted to record me, gave me his rates and shit. And then I locked in a session with him. We kind of just like built off rip, like, you know, when you do something.
So he's an engineer and producer.
Yeah, he does everything.
I didn't realize that. Shout out to Hetrix. He's been turning Springfield up.
Yeah,
everybody who has a banger lately,
that boy's
is
beats
from him.
is crazy.
Who taught him? He might need an interview. This is me. Yo, Hetrix, come through. Come get this interview. Organized Sound Podcast.
I'll put you on, bro.
For real.
We all got to eat.
All right. I want to talk about, well, you're here to promote something. You have a new album coming out.
Yeah, I do. Pasto Tape Volume 1, October 29th, 2018.
Why was this the time?
Everything's just falling into place right now. And since I was little, I've always wanted to, like, drop a tape on my birthday. Like, I probably tried to drop a tape on my birthday, like, 7 times. And then this is the one.
This is it.
Yeah.
This time around. What's the mood on the album? What are we gonna get?
You're gonna hear a lot of how I grew up. Basically, the album is me wanting to be at the top, me wanting to have my foot in the game, and it's all the things I've had to do, all the things that I still do to get where I want to be. And kind of towards the end of the album, I kind of speak into existence how I want to be when I get on.
Word. I respect it. Let's talk about the singles that are out already. Fragrance got Mellow Sav on there. Shout out Mellow. We talked about him. How'd you put that song together?
I be up for days. I always be grinding, just looking for ways. I'm stuck in the gray. My phone be buzzing for features and plays. Burning my brains out. Mirror be on me, it's all in the fragrance. She giving me brain now. Got all the shit on me, just look at their faces. We all with the plan now. The money be calling, I'm doing the races. Just look how I stand out. These niggas be hating, they wanna switch places.
Shit, it was when we first started working on the tape. Me and Mel were just in the studio. Hetrix made this beat that I heard from him like 2 weeks before, and then I was like, yo, put that beat on. Put it on, and then in the studio, me and Mel kind of just like built off each other.
So you really collaborate, like you don't.
Yeah, I hate working over the
dial
internet.
it in or
I
whatever.
hate working over the internet, especially
Yeah.
with niggas that don't have open verses ready, cause it's like, it's not prepared. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a lot
You don't
of
know
work.
what you're gonna do. I don't know how long I have to write. You don't know how long I have to write. It's a mess. I'm more of like a face-to-face nigga.
wanna see
I like
people.
feeling energy and vibes. I
Yeah.
build off of vibes.
Yo, hold out for that. I think that's the best way to work. And then when you get to a certain point, you don't really have to compromise. It's like, well, come see me if you want this. Come see me.
Yeah, it's no more going to you no more.
For real. I feel that. All right. I want to talk about this Frieza chain too. Some little bling. Where'd you get that? That's some rare
shit.
Some rare shit. You like rare shit out here.
You see, if I reveal where I get that, niggas gonna start jacking the wave.
Of course, right. No,
I
we
can't
don't wanna
reveal
see
where I got it
everybody.
yet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you know right now. When I get rich, I'm running the chain game.
Okay.
I got ideas for days.
That's where you're gonna put a little bit of money. I like it. Talk about Dragon Ball Z, just like, and what other shows you watch, stuff like that.
Well, of course I've watched Dragon Ball Z before. I don't really keep up with it now because it's boring to me now. It's the same shit.
Got you.
But I be watching Naruto. I started getting into One Piece. I finished Bleach.
You finished Bleach.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list.
Hunter x Hunter, great fucking show.
Yeah.
Shin-Chan, fucking crazy. Sword Art Online, beautiful show.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah, anime is just beautiful in general.
Anime is beautiful. So outside of anime and music, where do you get inspiration?
Kind of just like everyday shit. I analyze a lot and I notice a lot of things. I don't want to be stuck in certain predicaments. I learned to build inspiration off nothing. Like, cause you'll have days where you're bummed out. You don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
So you just don't do shit, but lay down and be depressed. I used to do shit like that, but I can't do that no more. I got things I need to do.
Do you you feel busy right now?
I
You feel like, okay, I gotta go. That's where I'm at too. Is like, I can't even like sit down and just
like
watch a movie anymore.
any
It's
free
like,
time I
can't
have has
waste
to be
those 2
towards something. Like I
Making-
can't be doing nothing. I have to do something that's gonna benefit me and my dream in the long run. Cause the free time I spend around fucking around, doing dumb shit, I could be using to get on.
Right. Everything's a sacrifice. Everything's an investment. What are some accomplishments that you have? Like 1 or 2 that you really want to get to?
I'm trying to be on Double XL.
Really? As an article or as a freshman?
Freshman.
Okay.
And show these niggas what bars really is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make music.
So you're ready for the freestyle? Because I feel like
It got
freshman
mainstream.
list is going away from the freestyle.
It got-
I feel like they almost need to restructure it because they have so many artists that aren't
Freestyle artists.
ready. Yeah.
But I get it at the same time too because the artists that they do put on are the artists that have attention. But how I see it is the new wave. There's always gonna be trash niggas when something new is coming out because they're gonna be the niggas that grab attention. In the long run, I give it like 3-4 years. You're gonna see niggas that can make real music and can actually spit. Like JID, for example, that was a perfect selection for the freshman.
I was very happy to see him on.
Trippy was good too, but I'm kind of mad that he backed out. But I understand why he backed out.
Okay. Yeah, I think he definitely is a really good representation. Of course, we saw a lot of Florida on that list. Shout out Ski Mask. Shout out Lil Pump. So the other single that's out now, and I don't know if this video is completely out, Lunch.
Yeah, Lunch Table.
Lunch Table.
I only dropped a snippet. I haven't dropped the actual video yet.
Okay, when can we expect that?
In the next couple weeks, definitely.
Next couple weeks, it's coming for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not time yet.
Okay. So talk about linking with your new management and how you guys like organize yourselves for a release like this.
Well, my manager actually has been trying to manage me for a while, but I was fucking around before. But he showed me that he's really on some shit. So I probably talk to that nigga all day, every day, planning everything. We plan like 20 steps ahead of everything.
So right now, streaming kind of changed the music game. When you're thinking about like marketing, growing a fan base, what are the new rules of marketing? What have you seen or what have you done that you think has been really effective?
I feel like just I don't know. I feel like kind of being myself is what grabs people's attention, cuz I'm a young kid. I'm only 20 years old, but I don't act young. I'm not ignorant. I don't do ignorant shit, but I do ignorant shit. And I don't know. I feel like just the way I am just grabs people's attention.
You think people gravitate to the realness? I agree. Right now, honesty, vulnerability. Like, I look at Hove and Eminem's latest album.
Hove is the
they
greatest.
Just like, how honest were they? Hove was like, damn, like I almost lost B to a lame.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna come on their album and say that? Eminem's like, oh damn, like I wanted more for D12. I thought we were gonna like take the flag up the hill. They were all gonna be solo artists. Like, I fucked that up. I feel responsible. Like, that type of honesty, that's difficult. And I think, yeah, live your own truth.
A lot of people try to
exact.
live something that they're not because it's trendy.
Exactly. Okay. Have you ever felt like that was kind of like something that you were tempted by and you walked away from it?
I guess you could say so. I mean, there's always been situations like that where I could have done like fake shit to get people's attention, but I could never bring myself to do some shit like that.
Okay. I'm with that. Talk about, actually, I saw you post on Facebook recently. Oh, the OG called me and he was spitting game for like a straight half hour.
Oh, yes, I was shooting at MGM Sunday.
Yes.
We were shooting by, and this group of OGs just walked by. And then we were still shooting probably like a hour later, they came back. And then one of them just started talking to Edo while we were shooting. And then, mind you, this nigga don't know me. This nigga's never heard my music before. None of that. And he just starts talking. He's like, yo, I got mad respect for you right now because I walk to my car, smoke, walk back, and you're still doing what you're doing. I see potential in you. I see dedication. And you basically just need to stay with the people who are starving with you right now at this very moment. Mind you, this is like 3 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning type shit. So, casino was still lit. He was just talking for like a half hour about just like staying true to myself and how I could really be something in this city.
Damn. Isn't it weird how the universe might just talk to you or send you a person or send you a signal? And
yeah, I've been feeling that lately. I feel like everything's going in the right direction.
Yeah, I've been feeling that too. For me to have been in New York and for me to be back in Springfield at this like very
fuck New
pivotal
York.
time.
You was in Japan.
I did a lot of it. The point is for me to be here now and like it really seems like this whole rocket for all Dubsee shit is taking off. Is like, oh damn, this was all meant to be. No matter what happens,
It's all worth it too. Everything.
meant to be right, because these are some trial nights right now. I want to talk about live performances. Do you remember the first time you performed live? Tell that story.
Well, performing live as an artist, I performed in 2016. Because this shit is kind of like weird to me. Because I used to be in performing arts when I was little. I used to sing, dance, and act and all that shit. So the stage life, I did that shit when I was like 9, 10, till I was like 13.
So you're familiar. You
Yeah.
were like trained.
Yeah, so I know how to act on stage. I know how to bring a presence. I first started performing as an artist in 2016. Me and my boys threw a show in Connecticut. It was It was pretty dope. But my first show was Pasto Chris. It was at the Scuzz night last July. Yeah, last July. And that shit was stupid lit.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I was drunk as fuck.
That helps?
I'd be blacking. Yo, I black on stage, no bullshit. I'd be drunk every time.
Shit. Okay. And so has it changed for you in terms of like, have you grown, developed, and found things that you like better than other things?
Yeah, I feel like I got way better at controlling the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like when
Speak
"Oh
on
Yeah"
that.
comes on, that shit is a movie. I feel like the way I am just grabs people's attention. Like I walk in the room, and I feel like people are always looking at me. I'm always that nigga that just stands in the corner, so niggas is always wondering what I'm up to.
Exactly. With the do-rag.
Yeah, with the do-rag.
Yo, we were just watching Smoke 5's video, and I was like, damn, your do-rag is like grabbing the attention, like, oh, that's you right there. Like, people are gonna know you from that video even.
I need to get my waves back.
Okay. You were on some shorter hair back in the day?
Yeah.
Like not too long ago?
Yeah, but this album took up all my time.
So,
I'm on my J. Cole shit right now.
I was gonna say, not quite. I'll let you know when you're looking bummy. I'll let you know.
Oh shit.
Okay. So I want to jump back to this video shoot that you did at MGM, the new casino MGM. For those people who aren't on Springfield shit, MGM just opened up a new casino in downtown Springfield. It's like 2 weeks in now. It's going very well. Is that video for a song on the album?
Nah, basically what it is just it's album promotion.
Okay.
So it's something to grab people's attention to bring focus to the album.
Yeah. So another big piece of the album is this idea of the bag. Talk about that conceptually.
Basically, the bag represents the album as a whole. Because like I said in the album, I'm talking about doing the things that I want and needed to do to get where I want to be. At the end of the day, we're all here to get money. Regardless if it's a piece of paper or not, if it really has meaning or not, at this very moment, money runs the world. So the goal to everything is to get money and make sure you live good. That's basically what the bag means. It's money. That's what I want to get.
Word. All right. Do you have... Yo, go get that money. Yo, I want money too. I'm with that. I'm with that message.
We all got to get money, man. We all got to eat.
Yo, the whole team. All right. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out my nigga Mello. Shout out Edo. Shout out Bowser. Shout out Smoke 5. Shout out De La. Shout out Dubsee. Shout out my niggas in Connecticut, LA. Shout out all the niggas that love me too, all my supporters, man. That
You
shit.
got a lot. You got like
That shit
some
been building.
international interest.
Yeah.
They were talking about, we were looking at your statistics. You got fans in Mexico, El Salvador.
All my Spanish
How does
niggas,
that
man.
make you feel?
Like I'm doing something right.
Exactly.
I'm not even at a mainstream level yet.
And the
And
music is circulating.
I'm grabbing attention from not only the US, never mind only mass.
Right. Like you're way out of your little, like, you know, the spot where you grew up. So when is this LA trip happening? We've been talking about this. LA needs you.
I need to-
What are you planning? Anything? You planning a way to get out there?
Definitely am. I got a lot of ties out there. I got a lot of connects out there. I feel like in the next year, if I was to get out there, I could make everything that I'm trying to do happen way sooner.
Word. Yeah, there's definitely that ability with a place with that much
There's just
people
there's
doing the
love
same
out there.
thing.
Like niggas out there just love new shit. Like
Right.
there's something
That's
new.
the
There's
other
something
thing.
new in Cali every other
They
day.
love like newness, young energy.
All the niggas
There's
out here are-
significantly less hating.
All the niggas out here are old and mad.
Talk about what,
I don't get it, yo.
what is it? Yeah, talk about Massachusetts, because that's kind of like an offshoot of like New York. I feel like it's like, okay, you like New York, right next to New York is Connecticut. People are tight in Connecticut, and then it just like it works its way up here. Do you think it's because it's cold and the weather changes? What do you think it is?
I don't know. Cause Massachusetts is funny. Cause like Springfield, like southern western Mass in general, is different from everywhere else in Mass. Like everywhere else. Like I'd say we're probably only the real city like New York. Like even in Boston's a big city, but they don't act how we do.
You're right. This place has a lot more culture for some reason.
It's more urban too.
It's very urban. I was gonna say that, like street culture.
The bezel be hitting like mace. My star relic a oasis. The bag always with me is fate. I'm pulling up out in the faces. Chon with the sim, face it. The mirror is all in the fragrance. I'm the one that they praise. I ran up on the plug. Basics. These niggas take notes. I already know that Pasto did it again. She walk in the room and leaving with me. I'm fucking out her and a friend. You saying you comp, you're not even close. Staring and need to pretend. They copy the wave, it's all in their face. And possibly setting the trends. Hey,
get the money, count it up. Cash rules and we make cream. Whole squad gonna get it back. We ain't
Yeah, we have a lot of street culture. Like Boston's obviously an urban city. It's mad urban, but they don't have like a lot of like. I'd say we probably have more black culture in southern Western Mass than anywhere else.
Because like Boston, for black culture, you really have to go out to like Dorchester, somewhere like that. What's this other town?
Brockton, Taunton, and Fall River.
But Springfield got it, and it's like right on top of the city. It's like, okay, go downtown. It's like you got everything. That's a really good point. I'm glad you brought that up. So we kind of talked about the big goals, the big visions, but just what's something you're excited about getting to for this album release and the next like year?
The plan for everything is to make this album my stepping stone into the game. Like I'm trying to getting my foot in the door. I'm trying to kick the door down.
You're trying to really run in and get the bag.
Dead ass. Like that's really what I'm trying to do with this album. I put so much time, so much of me into this album that there's no other choice but to make this shit pop.
I gotta say, like I feel your level of focus and this energy you brought to the group has really inspired everybody, and I think that's why everybody's really running to like support you right now, and it's something that I hope you can really just feel fulfillment on this. And I think, like you said, this is the right time. So I'm gunning for you, my guy, and I appreciate you coming through right now.
Love you, my guy.
All right, this has been the Pasto Chris interview. Definitely comment down below what your favorite Pasto Chris song is.
Yeah.
And we're signing out. Fours up.
Why you worried about how the next nigga flexing? When you dumb niggas gon' learn your lesson. Back off cause my patience you be testing. And now I just can't keep dealing with all this negativity. So keep that bullshit to yourself cause it don't mean shit to me. Nah. Say that shit for the birds. Say that shit for the birds. Give a fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck what you heard. You can say that shit for the birds.
Fours up. Unknown.